Walker and Peebo Rodriguez called me over from Thump Records, and they wanted to do they wanted to hear some of my music and do something. So basically, they paid for me to do a demo, and I did that. And you know, Money Made, Saturday Night Ballin', Wicked Ass Funk. Those were the songs. And next thing I knew, I was traveling the world. I went all across the United States. Had that song Money Made on 50 stations, P1 stations, getting radio play. I was doing shows with Keith Sweat, Faith Evans, Maximilian, Chris Cross. I mean, it kind of was like, it was a surprise to me. I was doing Super Bowl halftime parties in Providence, Rhode Island. It was a crazy run, you know. In 1998 or 97, I started traveling to Japan. I toured Japan for 3 years with the homeboy Takashi. Takashi be running Japan. What up, Takashi? You know what I'm saying? He took me over there with the Hanais, and we did some business. I did some car shows. I got a big fan base out there in Japan. I went to Guam, went down to Australia. You know, it was a nice run that I had with Thump Records. Yeah, so I toured Japan. I did all that. When I got back, you know, for whatever reason, I ended up just going on and doing some more demos and stuff. We couldn't come to negotiations on a second deal, but you know, basically my career started because of Thump, and you know, they had me on the road. They had me doing radio shows. I did some pretty big things because of them. After that, I went back with my family. You know, G-Spot G's, Tony G, ALT, and then the homie Nino Brown. O Genius was his first name, you know. Before he became Nino Brown, part of the G Fellas. He like the sickest motherfucker in rap. But we did the G Fellas Crime Story album, and that was off the hook. You know, just a little bit ahead of its time. We were kind of too much for the kids. The kids wanted to hear a little bit more old school and oldie rapping, and we were doing like rap, you know. So I did that. We did that album, did another album, went off into another venture. Came back full circle, you know. That 8-year period, I pretty much learned the business from the artist point of view, business, marketing, and most importantly, being on the streets with my raza, with my people, doing the car shows, hanging out, going to parties with the homies in different states when I was out there, you know, and running around with my boys from Rollers Only, you know, my homeboy George Casanova, Albert Crazy represent, Big R.O., what you really know about the R and O, you know what I'm saying? I just mashed around the state with them, and we did it pretty big, and you know, now I started my own label,